Cash may be king, but a card reader is pretty integral to most businesses, with nearly 40% of all customers paying by card. So let's do it. Let's walk you through getting this set up. Okay, so what's in the box? You're going to have a dock, a plug, and the card reader itself. Before we set this up, one thing to note is that we'll have to connect this to the same Wi-Fi as your computer, and that Wi-Fi must have a password. If your Wi-Fi currently does not have a password, pause this video and get that set up first. First step is to plug the power cord into a wall outlet and the other end into the dock. Then set the card reader on top. You'll see underneath the dock, there's a little channel for that cord to sit in. So the dock sits flush onto the counter and isn't wobbly. Once you do this, the card reader should start charging up. Hold down the power button. It's on the right-hand side. And press it and hold it until the screen lights up. Now, if this is a brand new reader and it starts showing a flashing red light, it needs a charge first. So leave it plugged in and come back to it in about 20 or 30 minutes. On the screen, I can see that it is asking for my country and language. Select those that apply and continue on. If it ever does ask for an admin PIN, that should be 07139. Next step, it's going to ask to join the correct Wi-Fi. Reminder, this has to be the same Wi-Fi that either your computer or whatever you're ringing up your sales on is on. And it has to be password protected. On its first boot, the reader almost always asks to update its software. Say yes and let it be. This takes 20 to 30 minutes, so don't worry if it looks stuck on this screen. Leave it be to work its magic and just make sure that you don't unplug it. I must note that skipping this step is the number one reason a reader acts up later, so it's really worth the wait now. When it's done, the reader shows a 3-word pairing code, something like you see on screen now, Smartly Wire Mobile. Here's the part folks don't expect. You don't type that code in anywhere yourself. You actually send it to your Rundoo guide or your implementation manager, and we pair the reader to your store on our end. One catch, that code does expire in about half an hour. So the fastest way is to drop it straight into your Rundoo support chat the moment it appears, rather than emailing it and waiting. If it expires before you get to it, don't worry. The reader just makes a new one. So click refresh and resend it over to your Rundoo guide. Once we've paired it, let's confirm. Start a sale, add a product, and pick your reader in the payment area. If the order total pops up on your card reader's screen, you're ready to take card payments. Before you do anything else, we would really advise you to label the dock and the reader. Counters get rearranged, and a labeled reader saves you the "which one is this again?" later. That's the whole card reader setup. We can tick another item off our list and move on to the receipt printer.